I made a pretty bold statement a while ago saying that I refuse to be friends with ugly people and none of my friends are ugly.
And if your friends didn't make friends with ugly people, you'd have no friends.
I love men. I respect men. I spend my entire life fighting for men. But I have to be honest. I'm sick and tired of hearing men complain about their height holding them back. For sure. Does that mean you can't dress well? Build muscle? Groom yourself? Be funny? Be ambitious? Those are incredibly attractive traits. You know what isn't? Complaining and quitting because things are a little tougher. Guys, I'm serious. I love all of you. But the complaining about something you have zero control over has to stop. If you've followed me for a while, you know what you have to do to increase your value. Start doing it.
A few moments later.
I'm really tired of short incels. I'm dating a guy who's 6'2" as a 5-foot woman.
Oh, there's a big surprise!
You know, I'm 6'1", and this whole trend of short women only dating tall dudes is extremely cringe to me. It's kind of like broke women only wanting to date rich men.
I've been attacked and called a hypocrite for doing so because apparently, being 5 foot, I'm obligated to reject my boyfriend and reserve myself for the shorter men that have it rough in the dating world. Let me clear something up for those that believe this. If a tall guy pursues me and I want to date him, I am under zero obligation to sacrifice my opportunity to do so because I owe opportunities to shorter men.
Now, let's put that through our Adeptus Mechanica certified womanese translator.
Cogitating.
You incels need to stop calling me out on my bullshit. Your only job is to watch my videos and create engagements so I can make money by feeding you false hope that you can get a girl like me. Even though in the real world I'd personally never acknowledge your existence.
Bruh.
I've watched my following shrink over the past year.
And you greet this as revelation.
Yeah, followers tend to do that when they feel grifted.
I don't know if a lot of men know this, but a lot of women, including myself, we tend to get a little self-conscious, you could say, the first time you guys go down south, if you know what I mean. Because in our head, we're thinking like, do we smell bad?
Probably.
Is it pretty?
Probably not.
We can kind of spiral in our heads sometimes. And I'm genuinely curious, like, what are men thinking the first time they go down south?
Well, sweetie, considering you make a living on that website that starts with only, what we see when we go down south is a box that pretty much resembles the southern border.
What?
As in, wide open, wrecked almost beyond repair, and constantly taking in men who really shouldn't be there.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the f-
It's sad, isn't it?
Actual facts are that women who do not have children and are not married live longer than women who are married with children. They earn more money, they are healthier, less likely to report themselves depressed and anxious, and more satisfied than women who are married with children. So the opposite is true of men, that married men do not outperform single men. And the reason for that is that women pour their lives into their partners. And so they literally exchange literal years of their life by pouring into their partner, uplifting their partner, who will then thrive and succeed and prosper, and the woman will wilt in the giving.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
But ladies, don't worry your pretty little heads. You won't have to wither away in the giving anymore, cause Elon Musk solved your problem.
In a video, Optimus was shown performing tasks that would typically be handled by humans, like carrying a package inside from the porch and even watering plants. During the presentation, Elon Musk emphasized just how integrated these robots could become in everyday life, saying, "The Optimus will walk amongst you." According to him, you could walk right up to them, and they would serve drinks or help out in various ways. Musk further elaborated that the Optimus robot could practically do anything, including walking your dog, babysitting, or mowing the lawn. As for the price, he estimated that these robots would cost between $20,000 and $30,000 in the long run.
So, within a few years,
Bruh.
One possible future.
So, within a few years, all of those nasty men you're talking about will have robots to do the domestic labor instead of wives, and in a few more years, they'll have robots with female anatomy to do the bedroom labor instead of wives. Now, considering that a robot costs around $30,000 and let's say $2,000 a year in maintenance, compared to the hundreds of thousands of dollars it costs to support a wife even after she divorces you, I think there's a very high chance that wives could go the way of the floppy disk.
And that's the bottom line, 'cause Stone Cold said so.